Hey everyone, this is Christine Kopr with Sotheby's International Realty, bringing you your December market update. So we're reporting on the numbers for December 2020, and right after this, I'm going to do a 2020 overview. How did 2020 perform compared to years past? So let's get started. December was a record-breaking month in terms of sales in Vancouver. I should say the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. We hit over 3,000 sales. This is the highest on record for the month of December ever. It's also 57% or almost 58% above the 10-year average for December. In fact, 2020 has been full of records. September sales were also 45% above the 10-year average for September, and also the highest on record for the month as well. And we also saw really high sales in October at 35% over the 10-year average, and the second highest total for the month ever in the history of the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. So what a blockbuster year 2020 has been. Now, let me just make it so you can see me a little bit better. So here we have December, 3,093 sales, also 8,538 listings. We dropped down to 2.8 months of inventory. This is just spectacular. I don't think anybody had any sense that we were coming to this type of a market when we started out this year, or particularly when the pandemic hit earlier this year. Now, 2.8 months of inventory. Anything above 6 is a buyer's market. Anything below 4 is considered a seller's market. So between 4 to 6 months of inventory is considered a balanced market. And 2.8 months of inventory is very, very heavy in a seller's market. Now, please note, this is reporting for all markets in the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, as well as market types, aka houses, condos, and townhomes. And we all have probably been hearing that not all of these market segments are performing the same, as COVID has had an impact on the behavior of the marketplace. Your average benchmark price for a home in Greater Vancouver, the HPI index, is now $1,047,000. This is up from $1,008,000 earlier this year. So we are up year over year. However, when we break it down into the actual categories, we're going to learn more about where things are at. So let me just get right into that. And just coming back in terms of the listings, just to give you an idea of where we're with our listings in December. We had 2,409 homes listed in the month of December. That was a 51% increase year over year, so over December of 2019, and a 40% decrease from the month before. So from November, we listed 40% less homes in the month of December, but definitely substantially more than was listed in December of 2019. In terms of total listings on the MLS, December now has 8,500, or December had 8,538 listings. That was a 0.8% decrease from the December of 2019. So slightly less listings, and also a 23% decrease from the month before. So we dropped down from November. Now, getting into the specifics on the market, and again, this is for all of the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. Detached sales in December were 1,026 homes sold. That is a 71% increase year over year for detached homes. And it's an incredible market in the detached space right now, with an average home price of $1.554 million. And that is a 10% increase year over year. Unbelievable. Or not so much for Vancouver when you look at the history of things. Townhomes, we had 593 homes sold in the month of December. That's a 63% increase year over year, and a average price of $814,000. That's a 4.5% increase year over year. Condos, 1,474 condos sold in the month of December. That is a 40% increase year over year. And your average condo is now $676,000 with a price increase of 2.6% year over year. So there you have it. The detached market was really where it was at. Townhomes performed really well, but holy moly, a double-digit return year over year in the year where we had a global pandemic. So if you're wondering what's going on in your specific market, because of course, perhaps downtown condos aren't performing the same as detached markets in outlying areas, in particular the Fraser Valley, I think they had sales over 35%, is unbelievable. And of course, all the other markets where the money is moving. Of course, many people are taking advantage or have learned that they can now live in different places and are selling their homes in the Greater Vancouver area and moving out to greener pastures, so to speak. They can get more bang for their buck. But wow, are those markets ever moving? Victoria, Kelowna, the Sunshine Coast, Powell River, all up double digits. It's pretty incredible. So besides detached homes in Vancouver, they're actually outpacing our price increases. For more specific info, please reach out to me, because of course, every market and every neighborhood and every product type is operating a little bit differently. And if you are thinking about selling, it is definitely a time to be a seller in this marketplace. So please reach out to me, and I look forward to answering any questions that you may have, and stay tuned as we do our 2020 recap. Thanks so much and have a great 2021.